Welcome to our podcast. I'm James and I'm here with my co-host, Maria. How are you today?
Hi, James. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm really excited about today's topic. We're going to discuss how to learn English effectively.
That's right. Learning English can be a rewarding journey, and we're here to share tips and strategies that can help anyone improve their skills, whether you're just starting or looking to enhance your fluency.
Absolutely. So, James, what do you think is the first step someone should take when learning English?
I believe the first step is to set clear goals. Ask yourself why you want to learn English. Is it for travel, work, or maybe to watch movies without subtitles? Having a purpose can keep you motivated.
Great point. When you have specific goals, it makes your learning path clearer. For instance, if your goal is to travel, you might focus on conversational English and travel-related vocabulary.
Exactly, and speaking of goals, it's also important to be realistic. Learning a language takes time and patience.
Absolutely. So, what resources do you recommend for someone starting their English learning journey?
There are so many resources available. You can start with language learning apps like Duolingo or Babbel. They're interactive and make learning fun.
I love those apps. They use games and quizzes to help you practice. It's a great way to learn vocabulary and grammar without feeling overwhelmed.
Exactly, another resource is online courses. Websites like Coursera or Udemy offer English courses taught by experienced teachers.
And don't forget about YouTube. There are countless channels dedicated to teaching English. You can find videos on pronunciation, grammar, and even everyday conversations.
For sure, plus, many of these videos are free, making it accessible for everyone.
Speaking practice is essential for improving fluency. One effective way to practice is to find a language partner.
Yes, language exchange websites like Tandem or HelloTalk can connect you with native speakers. You can help them learn your language, and they can help you with English.
I've used those platforms before. It's such a fun way to learn. Plus, you get to make new friends from different cultures.
Definitely. And don't be shy about speaking. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how you learn.
Absolutely. I remember when I first started speaking English, I was terrified of making mistakes. But over time, I learned that making mistakes is part of the process.
Speaking of making mistakes, listening to English audio can really help improve your understanding. Podcasts, audiobooks, and music are great options.
Absolutely. Listening to different accents and styles of speaking helps you get used to the language, and it's enjoyable too.
For sure, you can also watch movies and TV shows in English. Start with subtitles in your language, then switch to English subtitles, and eventually try watching without any subtitles.
That's a fantastic way to improve your listening skills. Plus, it helps you learn new phrases and slang.
And let's not forget about listening to the radio or following English-speaking news channels. It's a great way to immerse yourself in the language.
Reading is another important skill. You can start with simple books or articles. Children's books are great because they use basic vocabulary.
Absolutely. Websites like News in Levels offer news articles written in simple English. It's a great way to practice reading while staying informed.
And for those who enjoy fiction, starting with young adult novels can be a good idea. They often have relatable themes and are easier to read.
Exactly, and writing is crucial too. Keeping a journal in English can help. You practice sentence structure and vocabulary. You can write about your day or anything that interests you.
I love that idea. You can also join online writing communities, where you can share your work and get feedback from others. Websites like Wattpad allow you to publish stories and interact with readers.
Speaking of communities, joining a local English class or group can be incredibly beneficial. You get to learn with others and practice speaking in a supportive environment.
Yes, many cities have conversation clubs where you can meet people and chat in English. It's a great way to build confidence.
And if you can't find one locally, you can always look for virtual conversation clubs. They're easily accessible and often free.
That's true. Online platforms like Meetup can help you find language, exchange events, or conversation groups in your area.
Now, let's talk about staying motivated. Learning a language can be challenging, and there might be times when you feel frustrated.
That's true. One way to stay motivated is to celebrate your progress. Set small milestones and reward yourself when you reach them.
I love that. It could be as simple as treating yourself to a favorite snack or taking a break to do something you enjoy.
Exactly. It's important to recognize your efforts. And remember, everyone learns at their own pace.
Another tip is to track your progress. You could keep a journal or use a language app that shows how much you've learned over time.
That's a great idea. Seeing how far you've come can be really encouraging.
And what about when things get tough? It's normal to feel stuck sometimes.
Absolutely. When I hit a wall, I like to switch things up. If I'm struggling with vocabulary, I might focus on listening for a while instead.
That's a smart approach. Mixing up your study methods can keep things fresh and engaging.
And don't hesitate to take breaks. Sometimes stepping away for a day or two can help clear your mind and reduce frustration.
Engaging with English-speaking cultures can also enhance your learning experience. Attend local events, festivals, or activities that celebrate English-speaking cultures.
That's a great point. It's a fun way to immerse yourself in the language while enjoying new experiences. Plus, you get to meet new people.
Absolutely. And if you have friends who are native speakers, try to spend time with them. Conversations with friends can be more relaxed and enjoyable.
Yes, I find that in formal settings. Make it easier to practice speaking without the pressure of a formal lesson.
Technology has made language learning more accessible than ever. Besides apps and online courses, there are also virtual reality programs that simulate real-life conversations.
That's right. VR can provide immersive experiences that help you practice speaking in realistic situations. It's like being in a different country without leaving your home.
And let's not forget social media. Following English-speaking influencers or joining language learning groups on platforms like Facebook can provide additional practice and support.
I love that. It's a fun way to engage with the language and the community. Plus, you get to see real-life usage in context.
Before we wrap up, let's recap some of the key tips we've discussed for learning English effectively.
Sure, first, set clear and achievable goals to keep yourself motivated.
Second, use a mix of resources, including apps, online courses, and YouTube videos.
Third, practice speaking with language partners and join communities for support.
Fourth, enhance your listening and reading skills through podcasts, movies, and books.
And finally, stay motivated by celebrating your progress and mixing up your study methods.
Thank you for joining us today in our discussion about learning English effectively. We hope you found these tips helpful and inspiring.
Yes, remember, learning a language is a journey. Enjoy the process, embrace the challenges, and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Goodbye, everyone. Until next time, keep practicing and have fun with your English learning journey.
See you all next time. Happy learning!